I just wanted to make a few comments on the Baltimore situation. You've had those come on television, radio, and in print talking about, how we shouldn't do this and how we shouldn't do that. And then you have those others that come on there that say that those who have said those things are Uncle Toms and they're sellouts and they're this and they're that and they're the other. My opinion is this: I'm not a protester or a non protester, but I am a realist. And I deal in reality, I deal in facts, I deal in what I know to be true and not what I speculate or think or believe. And a lot of times, what I know to be true turns out sometimes not to be that way. And what I think or believe turns out to actually be a fact. We're not perfect people. That's my point. But I do want to go on record saying this: that with the Baltimore situation, as in the watch riots back in the 60s and the Los Angeles riots in the 70s and the things that happened in Ferguson and now with Baltimore, um, we're looking at this thing totally wrong. And I'm African American descent. And I think we're looking at it from the perspective of what our ancestors fought for and what they believe and what they stood on. And I was listening to a video of a young man talking about another man who went on national television saying that we ought to be ashamed of our action, deeds, and the way that we done things in this situation. Now, personally, I believe the first person who said that we ought to be ashamed shouldn't have probably put it in those words and those terms, but he was absolutely right. We have, as a race, been stereotyped for years and years and years, and we need to come out of that stereotypical mindset because that's the very thing that they're using against us to hold us captive, and that's the thing.